They killed our Topias. Here's a quick survey of how exactly boned we are for NPNL. As a quick thing, they added big fuck off walls, and also the tops of all the pipes are slippery, so old dystopia does not work anymore. There are still ways to do dystopia in theory. For example, there's not a big wall on top of this, and much more complicated but much more viably, if you had a cube and you were able to make a jump over to this side, which I still have not managed to pull off, but it feels like it would be theoretically possible doing left movement. You can make it up here and use the cube to top this gap, although clearly I messed it up. From here it's relatively easy. This stuff still works. But dystopia is dead as far as I can tell for NPNL purposes. Utopia still has remnants of breathing left, but it's not looking good either. The old way that you would normally get out of bounds is you'd sneak along the edges, but they've moved all these golden structures close enough to prevent that from being possible, and I don't think a curved jump is going to save it. However, there's still ways of getting out of bounds that are relatively easy. So there's the NBS strat of getting on top of these trees and doing tree jump to tree jump. For some reason, they made these easier. I don't know why. Maybe they're trying to pollute the speedrun to have these cooler jumps instead of just doing the dystopia thing, but who knows. Anyways, you'd be able to skirt along the walls, and then you go all the way around the back of the building. This building doesn't have collision, so you'd make a shortcut through it. But basically, our final destination comes down to this bridge right here, which has collision. And you guessed it, where are we dropping, boys? This bridge is stupid, by the way. The fact that this has collision is the only reason that I'm able to do Topia right now, or Topia skips. However, that's not necessarily the only way to get on the bridge. If you're on the other side of Utopia, you could do that. There's no fast way to get to the other side of Utopia as far as I know, so here's a shortcut through dystopia that would also feasibly work. Oh nice, I pressed the Windows button. Good for me. Okay, you do this cut over here, you would either do this or you'd solve this puzzle by doing the handprint thing. And then you can do this jump over to this side. Drop cube, and then get over here. There may be alternate ways to get to the other side of the Topias, but I'm not entirely sure what they'd be because I haven't investigated it too hard. But once you're on this side, you'd be able to do a grab jump by simply making a super early jump here, landing on top of the building, and then, oh hey, look, it's the other side of the bridge. Again, this bridge is our only lifeline to being able to do any sort of Topia skips, except you can pick two different sides to enter the bridge from. There really aren't better alternatives. If you try to stay on the walls instead of going on the bridge here, there's no easy way to jump in, and it's almost as dead as dystopia is if it weren't for the fact that this thing has fucking collision. So that's my general assessment. Dystopia is dead. Long live dystopia. We're doing Utopia in NPNL, or at least I'm doing Utopia in NPNL. And yeah, fuck you.